morning, happy people. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a great day as usual. Today I am in the village of Hampton Court on the Essequibo coast. The village where I was born and raised for the first couple of years of my life. I have so much history at this village. I grew up here as a boy, went to the Hampton Court Primary, the Hampton Court Nursery. Then from school, I would head straight to the seawall, go catch fish or even go into the rice lands at the back there. We'd go and catch fish, we'd go shrimping, play cricket, all kind of fun stuff I'll do in this village. I have a lot of friends here, a lot of relatives down here. Part of my life is still in this neighborhood. Even though I live here as a boy and I shifted to Georgetown on the East Coast, I still love this place, and piece of my heart is still here in Hampton Court. That's why I'm here today. I'm catching up with friends and relatives, neighbors, the people I once shared my life with. So, guys, this is life, y'all. This is our life. This is how we do it. So I trust that you're having a great day today, and do something fun, do something that's gonna make you feel happy. So this is Hampton Court, y'all. My boy Gulo lives on the ocean front, on the Atlantic Ocean. So we're going in by his house to eat some breakfast. His mom made some roti and bunjal shrimp and karayla and dal and baigan choka and all kind of things. So I remember I used to walk, come out here and pick up Gulo. We go up on the seawall and we gone and we do we thing there. Alright, so this is my bike Gulo backyard here, man, you see. His mom and his daughters still live here. This is the fireside, y'all. Who remember fireside cooking? This is what we call the fireside. That's on the cooking. This is where most Essequibo, my mother, my grandparents, that's what they start cooking on. Right? It's made from concrete on a little tray. Yeah. So Gulo got this is soursop, you got okra, you got camarango, right? Camarango. Banana, you got plantain, you got orange, a lot of lime at the back there. Lime, sapadilla, you got fine time, broad time, Saijan. Yeah, Saijan Baji. And you got mango tree. So all kind of fruits tree this man got. This is how the countryside is here. See, go look at the livestock there, the fowl cock and the fowl hen and duck and thing. So this is the back of the yard, y'all. Where Gulo and I used to walk. Well, at the end there where the red roof is showing, that's where I live, at the back there. So we used to walk through all this bush. But back then it didn't have so much a bush. It was like an open play field. We used to walk through and reach one another. Look at all those coconut trees and stuff. So we have great memories here, y'all. Let's go look at lime on this lime tree. So this is the beauty here, y'all. A bunch of lime, look. Nice. So this farmer Gulo. So this is what you do, y'all. Even though you live in the country, you got a job, you have your garden, and you have your livestock and stuff. This is the man here.
Every time you open
so this is one of my subscribers. Yeah. Yeah, what hey? How things? Marapu. So which one of my subscribers? One of my village and my Ricky. How things? Alright, buddy. Alright. So guys, we are in Hampton Court on the Essequibo coast. This is where I grew up as a boy. And then I moved to Demerara. So my buddy here, Gulo, and I are walking down memory lane. When we were boys, we used to come here regularly. You had a little guard hut here. Here, where there's a little hut here, you used to have some Caterpillar engine. I can remember when they had some diesel Caterpillar engine. My neighbor used to work here. He was the man in charge, pumping out the water. Because even though they had the sluice, like when the water is high in the river, look, if you can see those two old rusty thing there, this was a pump. We were pumping water, and the engines were right here. You can see the bed there for the engine. Oh, and our friend here.
Yeah.
On top of these things, I think the fuel tank. Baji da?
Yeah.
Yeah, Baji wa mai. I'm my old school. Yeah, buddy. I'm my old schoolmate there. I make video, man. Yeah, they used to got the pump there. In here is where they pump these. This was the old pumping station. They used to pump the water whenever the river water was high. But now you see they have a diesel pump here that pumps the water from here that go over. It used to got a sluice system. Now there's a channel here. Before, all out here used to be the Atlantic Ocean was like, yeah, sand and mud and rock, and look at it now. So that's the beauty of the Hampton Court village, you can see there. But this is what a sluice system. What the guys does, they wheel this thing here. As they wheel that up, it lifts that door, and when the water is high on that side where the village is, it pushes itself out into the Atlantic Ocean, and it goes all the way. Now you can see a lot of trees, a lot of mangrove trees were planted in an effort to safeguard the village, because you know when the high tides come in, it usually bounces over the wall, and you know it causes flood on the Essequibo coast. So that's the village of Windsor Castle, y'all. And this is Hampton Court, because we walk in Gulo now. We're taking a walk on the village. Alright. This used to be Cap Rum Shop. This White House used to be a rum shop back in the days. But it closed down now. The man named Cap. I don't know any other name for him, but that was his local name, Cap. So this, y'all, is the village of Hampton Court. Used to be one of the busiest villages back then because of Cayman Sankar. Cayman Sankar, in case you don't know who he is a man that came from the west coast of the Marara, came to Essequibo, bought a lot of lands, settled here, and he established a rice mill. Over the years, Cayman Sankar has employed over 500 Essequibians. Fortunately, Cayman Sankar died, then the rice industry collapsed. My friend Raza house, his father was used to be a lawyer, Mr. Bacchus. Now we have Mr. Isaac Basir, used to be living here. I think he passed away early this year. Mr. Basir has been a parliamentarian for the PPP administration, but he's a very, very jovial, very humble gentleman. Always put a smile and a laugh on people's face, man. He always tells jokes and stories. We really enjoy this gentleman. Canon. Yeah. Yeah, so this is where I grew up, y'all. In Hampton Court. And I'm walking the streets of Hampton Court. This Patrick lived here. This was Patrick's house. He's in Canada now.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. And then that White House there is where I used to live, the first White House. Nah, what do you mean? Basha? Hey, Basha, what am I? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man, that's my friend Basha there, man. Yeah, man, into him.
Hey.
Yeah, that was my neighbor, just called upon him, Mr. Basha. And then I got Uncle Ram, the Livy, Auntie Mary. Yeah, this is my house, y'all, where I used to live. See all them fruit tree and thing at the back there. And this is my neighbor, them, man, Jailal. This is where I spent most of my time as a boy, Hampton Court. So, by Gulo and we walking through. Yeah, so you see, we got like some kind of tree here. We got guava, we got dunks, we got mango, cane. No, but how the man say estate closed down and this man a cut cane here by Essequibo cane farm? Yeah, buddy. All right, you see that monkey apple tree there? This monkey apple tree is about 50 years old. My brother is about 50 years old, and my mother told me when she married and come to this yard, that monkey apple tree was there. So apparently the tree is 50 something years old. These coconut trees are older than me, and I'm in my 40s. So this is what my yard looks like, because nobody lives here now. For us, we have a tenant in the house. Yes, a couple house, yes. Yes, yes. There's my neighbor Jack, but he's not here right now. So there's so much land here that my parents own. You know, I inherited these lands, but what do I do with them? They're in the countryside. And look at the length of this coconut tree, y'all. So the boys are wheeling up this yard, and back in the days we used to play cricket. We used to play cricket in this yard, and look, the amount of bush here now, and think we got some dry coconut not far along from these trees. So this is the countryside, yeah. This is Hampton Court, where I was born and raised. I can smell the masala there, boy. What go on? So this is it, yeah. Them boys, this is my village men, them. Some of them are schoolmates. Uncle Wally? How things, man? Good to see you. So, Ras, boy. Let me see what this man got here. This is my cousin there, boy. This is the man, Harry. Harry, the owner, Ryan, Hampton Court, the welder man. Let's see him earlier. We got 2 ducks in there, oh, boy. This man bunjaling 2 ducks there, you see? You see how he does it to the countryside? My cousin know me come in, throw up 2 ducks. We got neighbor Uncle Jack, how things? All correct? Nothing unusual? As a former GDF, Guyana Defense Force officer. Back in the 80s, right? I remember when I was a little boy, I used to come home with the GDF clothes and frighten me, right? They have me run under the bed and hide. Boys cleaning up the yardy. And as I come here, I got my schoolmate there, Rudy. And 2 more, the other boys, Uncle Wally. And they got them by Budjal 2 ducks there, and the man bring your wife make a big pot of cook up and turkey in here. Cook at home, and then we bunjal in the duck there. 2 ducks. So this is fun, y'all. Yeah. Buy a beer there. Oh, Charlie, give me a bang's beer there, boy. Yeah, so cheers. Cheers, by Rudy. Yeah, classmate. My schoolmate there, boy. Cheers, cheers, Uncle Wally. Yeah. Still, you know. Yes. Gulo, cheers, boy. Aye, really thirsty, y'all. So this is what we do, y'all. We gonna enjoy the day on the back canal here. We gonna drink a cup of beer, eat a little cook up, and we bunjal duck, and then Gulo and I gonna make our way back to Supanam and back to Georgetown. So we used to be liming at the back here, y'all. We used to bathe in this canal, this big canal here, and the Atlantic Ocean is right over there. So them boys picnicking here, man. We jumping up. So you see how people lives here, y'all. This man got same tree, mango tree, monkey apple, soursop, okra, coconut. You have banana, you have plantain. My neighbor, all different tree. This man got. Alright, so this is my man Harry there, man. We continue. But this duck like he 6-year-old or 10-year-old, but he had
13 plus.
13 plus his duck is, alright. Yeah, by little, you see? And this is a fireside cook, y'all. Backyard, this is a real backyard cook. You see there? This is a bush. And you got the seawall over so. So this is a real bush cook. And about the bicep, you catch some crab over there. Now all body even want to know how you been so serious on the last video. Right, because this man was a private security, so you had to be serious. And now I drink, so you smile now. Right? So we got me by Raza now. Come on, you guys, y'all know all morning I be searching for Raza, but the network, G20 network was done. So now I'm by Raza here, man. I'm a school friend. We at Raza Bacchus. So we lashing something. So cheers, Raza. Yes. Cheers, man. Cheers. Cheers, Gulo. Alright, so we are 1, 2, 3, 4 of us are school friend here. I got Goza. Goza was a younger schoolmate of ours, but the 4 of us here are classmates. Rudy, Ma Monilal. I have Gulo, Raza, and myself. Monilal is my name. I got some more boys them there. So, oh. So this is what we're doing, y'all. We lime it. We got a half gallon of 5 year there. We got a bottle of vodka there. We got a cooler beer. Charlie, open the cooler. Let me see what's going on in there, man. It's gonna show the viewers them how we roll it, you know. So then I ice down this beer like the icing on fish. And we got we pot to cook up there, and we duck bubbling over there. So this is the life in the country, y'all. We making a bush cook, we weed up the yard, we drinking a little thing, enjoying the Sunday. Tomorrow is back to work. So the lime is getting bigger and bigger, man. We're sending out the message to the boys them because the telephone service down, so you can't call them and them. We gotta send individual message to the house. So we got a village lime here, y'all. Hampton Court village lime. Cheers, man. So we got them boys here. Live entertainment here. We got a little music playing there. I'm gonna buy double dancing. So this is the life, y'all, in Hampton Court. In the Essequibo, it's country lime, backyard lime. We're still here fighting it by Robert. Robert Mugabe. Still about by, going strong. Old friend of mine. We work, listen to man, we work porter together. Remember back in the days, cheers, man? We were both porters fetching rice bag. Here, my gamin neighbor. This is the man, Mr. Jailal. Uncle Jailal. Cesar. Hampton Court. Cesar Grocery and Beer Garden. This man has been my neighbor for many years while I was living here in Essequibo. And the man now abstain from alcohol, which is good. I guess when I get at his age, I too gonna stop drinking alcohol. As you get older, you know. And this man here is Biggie, also known as Barefoot Millionaire. Oh, boy, you got on boots now, watch. This is the man that never wear a boots before. Things have changed. Guyana really got changes there. So we got my Jacob dancing there, man. Yeah. So you see, my man Jacob, they drinking the beer with we just now he dancing. All right, guys. So this is the time where I gotta take my leave now. Head back to the city. It's now 3 p.m. So 3 o'clock now. So because it's gonna take me 3 hours to get back to Georgetown. So 6 o'clock I'm gonna get back to town. So you got them boys dancing there. We running. We leaving now, eh? My man Gulo and Raza. So yeah, I leaving now. So y'all gonna still them boys gonna still have fun. Biggie, until we meet again, brother. Take it easy, right, Charlie? It's nice to be here, but it's time to me to go now, right? Anil, Paul. Yeah, buddy. Go see later, bye. Take care. I gotta get this man in the camera. Later, bye, Anil. Until we meet again, right? So this is what you do, y'all. Them boy got the kahari with a little thing, yeah. We jump up, we drink a little beer, them boy drink the liquor, and we lime. So we have a good time. So see y'all later, fellas. Yeah. So you see, this lime getting bigger and bigger now, yeah? YouTube, man, yeah. This my boy Biggie here, this the wife and the daughter and the grandchildren and thing, man, yeah. Grandson there, yeah. So this here is the lime. The party now started to get bigger, but I gotta leave so bad. I gotta leave here, I gotta go back to town, man. So see y'all take care, right? All the best, yeah. Good. Later, fellas, yeah. All right.
So hey y'all, so there you had it. A tour of Hampton Court, Essequibo, the place I was born and raised for a couple of years before I moved to Georgetown. First, I must apologize for the quality of this video. It wasn't the best, but I promise I'm going to redo Hampton Court in the near future. Now, I've shown you how the guys live in Hampton Court. And remember, guys, that's their way of life. That's our way of life. If you don't like the way the people live, that's fine. It's okay. Your way of life may be different, but that's their way of life. That's how they live, and they're happy. That's what matters. The people are happy. So I have so much memory of this village. You know, growing up here, I used to go on the seawall and catch fish, play cricket, you know, hang out with the boys. We did so much of fun things. I love this place. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, you know what to do. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.